If we replace x with bx in this cosine function, that will be a horizontal stretch or shrink, and that will affect the period of our function. So the period of this function is 2 pi divided by the absolute value of this number. So let's do a little example here. Let's suppose I have y equals the cosine of, let's do 2/3 x. Okay. Then we can find the period of this function. The period is 2 pi divided by 2/3. Okay. Now we're dividing by a fraction, so we can multiply by the reciprocal, 3/2. The 2's will cancel, and we end up with 3 pi. So we have a period here of 3 pi. We'd like to graph this. The starting point here will be when x is 0, the input is 0 here. The y-coordinate will be the number out in front, which is just 1. So we're going to start at 1. And we need to finish a full cycle, one period, after 3 pi. So I'm going to let each box here be pi, so that this third box will be 3 pi. And that should hopefully, now we'll be able to see one full cycle here. So we're going to start at 0, or at 1, and over at 3 pi, we're up at 1. Okay. Halfway between those, we're going to reach a minimum. So that's going to be down here at 3 pi over 2. Okay. And then halfway between maximum and minimum, we're going to have an x-intercept. X-intercept. Okay. And then we can draw our curve. And of course it continues. Oh, that was kind of wonky. Let's try that again. I'll copy, and I'll actually use my key points. I've got one right there, one right there, and there. All right. So that's the sketch then of this function, cosine of 2/3 x.